Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I am going to do an astrology reading. So we're going to do it by the elements. I believe I went earth, air, fire, and water. The timestamps are going to be down below. We're going to look at your money situation. This is basically a tarot horoscope. So your money situation for this month, whatever month that you find this reading is for you, okay? We'll start with money, then work, and then love, and then I will go over to the extended where I will expand on the love reading. So you can watch this reading, or you can choose which video to watch. You can watch them, all depending on how many of the elements you have in your chart, but you can base it on your sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, or Venus sign, and watch the videos that correspond with those elements, the elements of those placements for you, okay? And so also I'm welcoming cross watchers. Feel free to flip it around. Roles can be reversed here. Apply it to your situation as it resonates, okay? So that being said, quick announcements. Thank you for everyone who has ordered a personal reading from me. I am working on those personal readings, and those will be too soon. Also, I still have some openings for next week. If anybody's interested in a personal reading, please go to my website, theoracledragon.com, to book, okay? All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know down below how it resonated, and hit the like button if you did like the video, as well as consider subscribing, because it does support the channel when you subscribe. And you can hit the bell icon if you want to receive notifications when I do upload a new video. And for those of you who have been with me from the start, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love all my viewers, in fact, and I appreciate those who stay subscribed as well. I just want to give special props to those who are loyal, as well as to my new viewers as well. Welcome. Enjoy the reading. Welcome, Earth signs. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So we're going to look at money, work, and love. We're going to start off with money. So if you have any particular concerns regarding that, think of those. Angel spirits and guides. For those who have tuned in for this earth sign reading for this month, the month they find this video, what do they need to know? What guidance do you have for them regarding their money, please? We're going to use the Hoodoo Tarot deck for this. I'm going to shuffle. I pre-shuffled off camera. Shuffle a couple more times on camera. Can we get guidance for earth signs, please? Guidance for earth signs. Appearing to shuffle one more time regarding money. What is our money going to be like this month, Spirit? What is earth signs money going to be like this month? What will earth signs money be like this month, please? We've got the Ten of Baskets in reverse. We've got Ancestors in reverse. Let's get one more, please. What is our money going to be like this month? And the Daughter of Sticks. All right, earth signs. Regarding money, I have the Four of Baskets at the back of the deck. This is sort of the overarching theme for your money situation this month. So you can see in the upright, this person is less than pleased or satisfied with their situation. In reverse, I feel that regarding money, you're taking a new approach here. Some of you are sort of, assessing or evaluating your ideas about your money and your things, your possessions. This card can sometimes talk about, freeing yourself up from expenses that drain your energy and leave you feeling trapped. So it's like you're kind of weighing the pros and cons of what you're working for and if it's worth it, and reevaluating your expenses. And those expenses could be related to family. We've got the Ten of Baskets, Ten of Cups in reverse. It's a family card. It's in reverse, and it can speak about family trouble. And since we're talking about money, I feel like your money is impacting your family in a negative way at the start of this month. Some of this could be due to divorce or separation, but doesn't have to be. I feel like more so it's talking about you needing to, scale down your lifestyle, scale down your spending. That's where that assessment comes in. Like, am I working hard for nothing? Am I wasting my money? You're asking yourselves these questions, at the start of this month. Also, I could see Maybe for those of you who are property owners, property values are declining. This card can talk about that as well. Or there is some sort of a family conflict here regarding money or tension around money. It could even be bickering around an inheritance. So some of you could have an inheritance or family money issues that create conflict in the home in this month. And the next card we got was the Ancestors in reverse. So that's the Death card in reverse. And so what the Death card in reverse talks about is that, you know, some of you towards the middle of the month, although you're worrying about money, you're not really willing to let go of any bad habits related to your money. You're not really ready to sort of implement some of the plans that you make at the beginning of the month when you're assessing, weighing the pros and cons of what you're doing and how you're spending, when you're thinking about scaling back and addressing some of these money issues that may be causing conflict in the home. You come up with ideas around that, but mid-month you're kind of losing motivation to do that. I'm seeing the worry persists, however, and some of you are holding on to a bad investment. You may have made a bad investment, and you are unwilling at the middle of the month to let go of that bad investment, or you know, you fear taking a chance on something new. So there actually could be something new. I see some new investment coming in for you Earth signs that actually could and will pay off. However, in the middle of the month, you're going to be doubting that. So follow your instincts on that. Otherwise, I'm seeing that there is some continuation of, you know, irresponsible spending or dealing with someone who has irresponsible spending habits, and you that could be undermining your efforts for scaling back on irresponsible spending and getting more financially stable in the middle of this month. And I do see you worried about that. However, we end positively here with the Daughter of Sticks. So it looks like towards the end of the month, there is some sort of a good news that you're receiving regarding your money. Could be good news in general, but this is a money reading, so I feel it's regarding your money. And also some of you are planning a trip. You could be taking a trip at the end of this month. But either way, I'm seeing like a fortunate change, a change of fortune here. I'm seeing maybe even some unexpected money coming in. So some of you could be receiving unexpected money. And again, I'm seeing a financial risk here that looks like, you know, it will be worth taking. But again, you're going to want to look at it closely, because some of you have made an investment that is a bad investment that you need to let go of. And I feel that if you've done that, you probably already know what that is. But don't be afraid to try a new investment if it looks right, okay? If it looks like a good fit, if it looks like a smart investment, consider it, because I see that likely there is some worthwhile financial risk that you're going to be, you know, wanting and guided to take towards the end of this month. But generally, it looks like, you know, good news financially speaking by the end of this month, after a rocky start and some ups and downs in the middle here, okay? So that is regarding your money. Now we're going to look at work. We'll reshuffle the cards, angels, spirits, and guides for those who have tuned in. For this general reading for the earth signs that have tuned in, we look at their work situations, please. If you have any concerns or specific worries or concerns or anything you want addressed by spirit viewers, go ahead and think about those. For those who have tuned in, what's their work life going to be like this month? What's their work life going to be like this month, please? We've got the Emperor. Okay. We've got courting in reverse. What are Earth signs' work lives going to look like this month? And we've got dem bones. And at the back of the deck, we have the Moon card, or pot in this deck. So regarding work, Earth signs, what I'm seeing with these cards here, I feel like you could be having some discord in the workplace, and if you do, it might be between you and a boss, or if you're the boss, then you might be having some sort of discord or disharmony in the workplace with some coworkers or those who work under you or for you. That's a possibility. But I'm also getting that you are handling, you know, your responsibilities very successfully with the John Horse card. And so I'm seeing that you're really striving in the workplace to produce something of lasting value in the material world. And I'm seeing you wanting to take charge of a situation here within the workplace. Cards are cautioning you on as to how you handle any discord in the workplace, and how you handle asserting yourself and taking charge, because we do have the courting card, which is the Lovers in this deck, that's in reverse. And so what that's saying is that I feel that there's going to be, at the very least, a delay here at work that affects you, or there's a sense of trying to force cooperation between incompatible elements, whether that be between coworkers, employees, or projects, okay? So just beware of the possibility this month, especially like the middle of the month, like of disagreements, you know, a lack of cooperation is possible here with that card. Maybe arguments may cause problems in the workplace. Yeah. And towards the end of the month, we've got Dem Bones, which is the Judgment card. And what this is talking about is, I see you assessing your career. I see you assessing your path at work. You could even be making a choice. So towards the end of the month, after what goes on, you know, throughout the month, you know, you may decide to take a different path than the one that you've been following. And that would be a path that's more in alignment with your talents and your objectives. Because we do have the Moon card here at the back of the deck. So it does show that there is some hidden element at work that's at play here. Some mystery regarding your work or your work environment. It's not necessarily bad, but you may not be aware of something at work. You may not be aware of all the elements at work. So I feel like there could be secrets in the workplace, or misunderstandings, which cause confusion. There's some sort of a confusion here. So, you know, if you're going to begin a new project at work, or even begin like a job search for those of you who decide to go another path, you know, you'd be best to do that during the new moon. So look at your calendar, or look it up online when the next new moon is, and then you'll see a culmination, or that coming to fruition, that paying off, you know, the next full moon, okay? So that's what I've got for you work-wise. Now for both work and money, I'm going to take a moment to pull you some oracle cards. Let me get those. Which oracle cards do we want to use? I'm going to use Notes from the Universe. Angel Spirits and Guides, particularly regarding work and money. Can we get some guidance on those readings for the earth signs who tuned in, please? Can we get some clarification and guidance on work and money for the earth signs that have tuned in? If this reading is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. And hit the like button if you do like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It does support the channel. Angel Spirits and Guides, for those who've tuned in, let's get guidance on work and money for earth signs this month. What guidance or clarification do we have for earth signs this month? What clarification or guidance do we have for earth signs this month? Says change is always good, earth signs. Change is always good. So we saw with regards to money that you are considering making some changes to your spending or to how you value things and money and efforts, and also perhaps changes around an investment. Maybe a bad investment you're getting rid of, and maybe you're taking on a new, more positive investment. Also, we're seeing some of you maybe considering a new path with regard to your career. You are being supported in those things by the universe, with the change is always good. So the back of the deck, it says, actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way that you are now. Okay, so yeah, there might be people irritating you at work or around your money, family members irritating you. This card is encouraging you to make some changes within yourself, perhaps to your patterns, your attitude, your own behaviors, and the best way to know what changes to make in those regards is to to do what the cards show you doing, which is weighing pros and cons of situations and reassessing, situations around money and work, okay? So there's that. And I'm going to get you as well an answer is simple card here for more clarification on work and money for earth signs this month. Angel spirits and guides, can we get more clarification for earth signs this month on work and money? More clarification for earth signs regarding earth and money this month, please. More clarification for earth signs regarding earth and or work and money. I'm going to shuffle one more time. More clarification for earth signs regarding work and money. Be patient, number 21. So this card is saying to be patient with regards to, work and money. I feel that some of you are in creative fields, or you're going to be getting creative with your work and your money, this month. Just know that when it comes, especially to any obstacles, arguments, any disruption, any confusion that we see you experiencing in those areas this month, Spirit is asking you just to be patient, okay? I feel like by the end of the month, especially around your money, things do improve quite a bit for you, but wait your turn. I feel like this is the end of the month, and the end of the month you'll be able to take that fun ride down the slide and things get easier. So now we're going to go ahead and look at your love lives. Angel spirits and guides for earth signs this month, what's going on in their love lives. So if you have someone in mind, viewer, or something in mind that you want to ask the cards regarding your love life, go ahead and think about that now. Angel spirits and guides, what guidance do you have for earth signs regarding their love lives? What guidance do you have for earth signs regarding their love lives? What guidance do you have for earth signs regarding their love lives, please? Got strength in reverse. What guidance do you have this month for earth signs regarding their love lives? We've got Dr. Grant in reverse. So we've got Leo energy, Virgo energy. What guidance do you have for earth signs regarding their love lives this month, please? And we've got the grandchildren in reverse. So that's like the star card. Dr. Grant is like the hermit card. We've got the free man in reverse, which is like the fool. Okay. Regarding love earth signs, I think I'm going to start with the back of the deck. The free man. So that's Aquarius energy. You could have it in your chart. It could be in the chart strongly of somebody that you're dealing with romantically speaking, but doesn't have to be. I'm generally feeling with this card, though, that with regard to love this month, you are feeling a bit restless, maybe even bored. I feel like some of you are wanting to try something new in your love life, okay? But with the free man being in reverse, it's saying that it's probably not the right time to act on that. It's not saying that what you want is wrong, but you need to consider the pros and cons in this situation, sort of like you're doing with work and money, right? It's kind of like a month of assessing and weighing pros and cons for you in every life area, it looks like, earth signs. So the reason for this is because, you know, the traditional tarot shows the fool walking off a cliff. You want to be careful that whatever you do, you don't walk off a cliff here, okay? You want to be careful with regards to your love life, I'm getting. Because I do see that you are feeling, you know, someone here is feeling with the Strength card, like fear in a connection, fear of showing their true feelings. Somebody's putting up a tough facade. Yeah. So at the beginning of the month, due to some insecurities in your love life, you might feel, you know, tempted to behave this way, or somebody in your life feels tempted to behave this way. But try not to behave that way to the extent that you can, because that won't bring you happiness. Now, also, I'm getting like in a partnership, there's some ego conflict going on here. Spirit is guiding you with that card to open your heart and letting you know that opening your heart is what makes love work, okay? Also, I'm seeing, you know, with the Hermit card, since this is earth energy, some of you could be a Virgo, it is in reverse. I'm seeing somebody who's filling up their time with socializing, doing social activities, or just some sort of socializing to avoid facing themselves. And it could be due to a disappointment in love. This could be why you're wanting to start something new, or you're getting bored in your love life, because you could have been hurt, or are feeling especially hurt this month, or fearful, especially at the beginning of the month. So you might be trying to distract yourself due to some sort of disappointment in love. Or if that doesn't resonate, I see that maybe you're leaving a relationship, or you're thinking about leaving a relationship or a love situation that's not fulfilling you, that's not serving you, okay? And towards the end of the month, we have the Star card, or the Grandchildren card, in reverse. So what I'm seeing with that is that, you know, this card says to me that, you know, maybe you are feeling a bit ignored by someone you care about. That's quite possible. I'm also getting that, you know, it could be that someone in your life could be having unrealistic expectations, or looking for perfection in love, which is something that can never truly be attained, okay? So there is that. Or if that's not resonating, could be maybe you're not seeing a partnership clearly. So either you're wearing really rose-tinted glasses around a partner, or you're seeing them much more negatively than they actually are. So take it how it resonates as a general reading. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but I am seeing something to do with unrealistic expectations that could lead to feeling, you know, down and out at the end of the month, and feeling like some of you are starting to sense perhaps that, you know, a partnership isn't what you think it is. This is why you need to weigh the pros and cons and assess the situation, reassess it. And I see you doing that this month, Earth signs. I just know that you might have a tendency to, you know, not see the situation clearly. So you want to be really careful about that reassessment, because I'm seeing that, you know, some of you do want to end a relationship to have greater freedom, to experience something new and more exciting. However, you really need to think before you act, because I feel like any breakups might be undertaken hastily. Like you are at risk of doing something you might regret regarding the love life. So let's get a Romance Angels card here. See if we can get more clarification and guidance for Earth signs for this month regarding their love life. Angel spirits and guides, for those who tuned in for this reading, can we get clarification on this spread for Earth signs, please? Let's get Clarification on this spread regarding love. Clarification for this month regarding love, please, for earth signs. Shuffle here. Clarification for earth signs regarding love, please. The card wanted to fall on the floor because they all love to fall on the floor, you know. We've got you deserve love, okay? So earth signs, spirit team is saying that you deserve love. You are lovable. And for whatever reason, you might be feeling like you're not deserving of love at this time. You're just being reassured by spirit that you absolutely do deserve love. And so just take those steps to show yourself the love that you deserve, because you do deserve it. And I'm going to go ahead and get being guided to get messages of love as well. Seeing many of you unfulfilled in love this month, but you do deserve love. And even if the timing is not right to start something new or walk away from something just yet, it will be right at some point, okay? Angel spirits and guides, clarification on the spread for earth signs for this month. You've got support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So you are guided, earth signs, to lean on your inner circle during this time. Some of you, you know, like I said, are feeling a bit down and out. Some of you are experiencing a lack of chemistry with the current partner or love interest. An odd few are feeling unloved. And so this is just letting you know. Those who are closest to you, your friends and family, your pets, whoever those might be, lean on them during this time, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the extended, where I'm going to look more into the energies of your love, you know, your love life, earth signs, for the month that you watch this video. So if you'd like to follow me over there, the link will be in the description box down below. We'll see if we can't, you know, figure out who you're dealing with, what the problem is, how to resolve it, and what the future looks like. So if you'd like to follow me over there, that would be great. We'll get some messages from your love interest as well, and Tarot of Sexual Magic. He'll throw a couple of those cards in for good measure. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button if you did like it. You can also check out, you know, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or your progressed sun sign, progressed rising signs, if this didn't resonate, or just, you know, for more information on this month ahead, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, air signs. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this is going to be a reading for the month that you find this reading. So whenever that is, this reading's for you. We're going to look at money, work, and love. And at the end, I'm going to go over to the extended and elaborate on the love reading, but we'll start where we're at. We're going to start with work. So go ahead and think about any questions that you might have regarding work, any concerns or thoughts you have regarding your work situation. Pull a few cards there, and then some oracle cards, angel spirits and guides for the air signs who have tuned in. What's going on in their work situation at present? What guidance do you have for them regarding their work situation this month? What guidance do you have for air signs regarding their work situation this month? Did pre-shuffle off camera, but I'm going to shuffle one more time for air signs regarding work this month. Guidance does Spirit have for air signs regarding work this month? Okay, got 8 of Cups in reverse. What guidance do we have for air signs regarding work this month? This card wanted to come out. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Guidance do we have for air signs regarding work this month? fast forward past the shuffling if you want. Air signs, some people like it, some people don't. What guidance do we have for air signs regarding work this month? I'm just going to get one more card. What guidance do you have for air signs? And we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. The back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, air signs. What I'm seeing here, first off, with the, let's start with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups in reverse. See that some of you might be unwilling to leave a job that's not right for you, or that's going nowhere. Okay. At the start of the month, I think that this is something that you could be dealing with. It'd be a good time at the beginning of the month to ask yourself, you know, are you stuck in a rut? Is inertia holding you back, you know, in your workplace? Because, you know, this job might not be right for you, or it might not be going anywhere. And so I feel like this is something that you could be dealing with at the beginning of this month, whatever month you're watching this. Also seeing you guys learning from your past, like past mistakes. Also, you know, an old coworker or somebody who's left your work environment could be returning as well. You could be receiving some sort of a memo at work to that effect, or I'm seeing communication being highlighted this month for you, air signs. But there is a blockage in communication, particularly at the middle of the month with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So what the Ace of Swords in reverse is saying that you know, there's going to be some frustrations, there's going to be some delays in getting an idea off the ground here. There's going to be an idea regarding, you know, a project or just some other idea in the workplace. Could be some delays getting that off the ground. Also, you know, hopefully this isn't true, but for some, because I'm seeing this, so I have to say it, there could be some gossip, some dishonesty in the workplace, or at the very least, miscommunication, possible arguments as well here in the workplace about mid-month. And towards the end of the month, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And for some of you, you know, you might feel like playing when you should be working. Spirit is saying that's a mistake. Don't rest on your laurels. If you know you should be working, focus on your work. You know, this is a general reading, won't resonate for everybody. Take what resonates, forget what doesn't. But I have to say it. Also, I'm getting, you know, some of you might be gaining in the workplace, you know, getting ahead, but you could be doing it through questionable means, or by aligning, like, how do I say it? By aligning yourself with unscrupulous people. So, you know, just be cognizant of the fact that this could be a temptation that you're experiencing, or something that you might be actually doing towards the end of the month, you know, in your workplace. Getting ahead through questionable means. The overarching energy for you is the Page of Cups. So I do feel that this is a good sign in terms of communication, because we saw there's likely communication here. Some difficulties with regard to communication, but the Page of Cups can be indicating that you know, you are beginning something new in the workplace. Either it's a new job, or a new project at work, or a new creative venture related to work. Some of you I see are you know, studying to improve your skills and your marketability with regard to your work. This is a good thing. This is highlighted. You know, Spirit is encouraging you to do that. If you're drawn to do that, then that's a good idea. Also, for some of you, because of the gossip or arguments or miscommunication that I'm seeing here, or the tendency to perhaps be lured into some questionable behavior in order to get ahead, Spirit is asking you to stand up for yourself instead of trusting others in the workplace. It's likely that you know, more harm than good would come from aligning yourself with the wrong people or behaving unscrupulously in the workplace in the end. Okay, you might get away with it in the short term, but Spirit is asking you to stand up for yourself instead of trusting, you know, others in the workplace. So that's what I'm getting for you regarding work this month, air signs. Go ahead and pull some cards regarding money. I was supposed to do money first, but I guess we're doing work first. I'm going to trust in Spirit. There's a reason for that. angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned in for this air sign reading. What does the month look like money-wise for air signs? What does the month look like money-wise for air signs, please? What does the month look like money-wise for air signs? Well, now we've got the Eight of Cups upright. What does the month look like money-wise for air signs? Let me shuffle one more time. What does the month look like money-wise for air signs, please? We've got the Four of Wands. Get one more card for money for air signs this month, please. And that one wanted to fall on the floor. Got the Tower in reverse. At the back of the deck, the Knight of Cups. Now, isn't that interesting? So we're seeing a progression here. This is probably why Spirit had me do work first when I wanted to do money first. Air signs, starting with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups here is telling me that you could be receiving some news or a message, communication regarding your money or your finances. It can also represent like a bold venture or a risk that you take regarding your finances. It can represent that as well. You know, just beware though, because this can indicate like carelessness. You know, with your money and your possessions this month. I do see the possibility of you averting some sort of financial loss here, or there are a couple of ups and downs with regards to finances this month, and this card is like sending you the message about that. At the very least, it's talking about a change in your finances, and that change could be, you know, good or bad. In this case, I see both happening this month for you. Yeah, I do think that you're going to be communicating with regards to your finances, probably receiving some sort of communication about them. So that's the underlying or overarching energy of your money reading this month. And the Eight of Cups is telling me that you probably already know what this is referring to, as the Eight of Cups talks about an investment that hasn't paid off, or that there's some way, shape, or form in which you have lost money, probably not through any fault of your own, except for maybe not seeing the situation clearly. I do see with this card you cutting losses and conserving your resources. So if you have been involved in an investment that didn't pay off, or you lost your money, it's like you are you're moving on from that, and you're being more careful in the future. And I see that towards the middle of the month, whatever month you watch this, you know, we have the positive Four of Wands energies. So we're showing an uptick in finances here with the Four of Wands. This talks about prosperity and financial security. So you will be experiencing that as well this month. Prosperity and financial security, air signs. You could even make money from the sale of property. So maybe some of you are selling your house, or selling your car, or even just like selling some things that you no longer need from around the house. But yeah, we're seeing an uptick in finances about mid-month here, and that's going to go well. Now towards the end of the month, we have the Tower in reverse. So this can indicate an unexpected loss, or you struggling to hold on to what you already have. And I see like you've probably already been experiencing some rough waters with regard to your money, and we already saw that there's going to be some ups and downs. So I feel that you are, how this goes, how this situation goes, depends on how well you save your money, conserve your money, and see situations clearly, right? So, you know, don't be in denial about your money situation. I'm feeling like Spirit is telling you with this card, you know, it is possible for you to avert more losses, and potentially, you know, averting a disaster, averting another loss if you've already had one, you know, if you see the light regarding your finances. So there is some sort of, you know, positive change or a series of positive changes, perhaps some sale of property that needs to happen here or that will happen here, that will be beneficial to you this month. But you are being guided to be a bit cautious, okay? So with that, I'm going to pull you some notes from the universe. So these we're going to get notes from the universe to give us clarity on both work and money. Get them out. And if this reading is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel, and I appreciate that. If anybody would like a personal reading, you can contact me through my website, theoracledragon.com. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned in for this month's reading for air signs, make clarification on their work and money reading. On their work and money readings. And then after this, we will do your love reading. Wait, some clarification on air signs, work and money readings, please. What guidance does the universe have for them regarding those life areas, please? Oop, falling on the floor. Sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes the good is hidden. Okay? It says, find the good. Find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Okay? It says, P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. Okay? So find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. Okay? And now we're going to get the answer a simple deck, see what that has to say regarding work and money. Some of you are going to be looking through your closets and your garages and trying to find things to put up on Craigslist. I'm hearing Etsy. Somebody has an Etsy shop as well. eBay, perhaps. But more largely, it's talking about, you know, looking for clues in the workplace as well to avoid any pitfalls there that we saw that could be happening. For air signs, what guidance does the universe have regarding their work and money readings, please? Give yourself the best. Number 58. So 58 breaks down to 13. That's 4. This is a card that talks about stability. There is stability in giving yourself the best. Yes, you can be conservative, you can be cautious in the choices you make, especially around money and around who you trust, but you can also honor yourself by treating yourself, and treating yourself doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It can just be, you know, taking time out for yourself, saying no when you need to, allowing yourself to have, you know, a favorite treat or a favorite snack, taking a hot bath, an Epsom salt bath, you know, getting your hair done, something like that. It could be, you know, anything small, but just because you have to conserve your resources doesn't mean that you cannot give yourself the best this month, okay? So now we are moving on to your love reading. Angel spirits and guides, what is the love reading for the air signs who have tuned in? What is their love life going to be like this month? What guidance do you have for air signs regarding their love life this month? What guidance do you have for love signs regarding their air signs regarding their love lives this month? got the Sun card. Very positive card. Most positive card in the deck. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay. What guidance do we have for air signs regarding their love lives this month? 8 of Cups just wants to come out for you guys today. Wow, you got it in all 3 of your readings, air signs. What guidance do we have for air signs this month, please? Okay, one more card, please. Regarding air signs love life this month. What guidance do we have? We've got 2 cards that wanted to come out, so I'll take them. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Swords, and we've got the 7 of Cups at the back of the deck. All right, air signs, with regard to love, I see you contemplating what you really want with the 7 of Cups here. You could be looking at your options. You could have more than one person that you are considering for a romantic relationship, or if not more than one person, more than one paths that you're considering taking in your life. So I am saying you really contemplating what it is you really want. Some of you are indulging in fantasy as well. Some of you are going to be wearing rose-colored glasses this month, but generally I'm seeing the start of the month, you are experiencing happiness. You know, the Sun card is a very positive card. Like I said, it does soften, you know, the rest of the cards in the deck, you know, just a little bit here, because it's saying that you're experiencing like material happiness, you know, feeling joyful, experiencing some sort of a joyful outcome, feeling successful in general here, seeing like a happy and pleasurable relationship. Some of you could be in a happy, pleasurable relationship at present or at the start of the month, you know, feeling content, feeling comfortable. Some of you could be involved with a partner who makes you feel inspired, or you inspire them. You guys really enjoy each other's company. I see some of you could be getting a really bright and beautiful romantic offer here at the beginning of the month, okay? Now here's the rub. Now you know what's coming, right? 8 of Cups. I feel that some of you are willing to walk away from a relationship. So it's like with the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Swords, it's like this relationship for some of you, although bright and romantic at first, can lose its spark by the middle of the month. So it can be sort of an enjoyable, short-lived affair. If that doesn't resonate, don't take it. It's a general reading, won't resonate for everybody. But for some of you, you are having a lovely relationship or a bright romance, and you're actually wanting to deepen the relationship and move it forward and get more serious, while others of you are wanting to, walk away from a relationship that loses its spark. Either way, I see you, getting more serious about what you want in a partnership, or at the very least, you just, you're no longer interested in casual flings, okay? You are wanting to get more serious about your love life in general. And so that's the path that I see you taking as the month progresses. And then towards the end, we've got, like I said, the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's telling me that, maybe there will be, a really enjoyable but short-lived affair here. And, if it is short-lived, it's like almost, I keep hearing flash in the pan. So it burns really bright, but things that burn really bright, flames that burn really bright, don't burn as long as flames that, are a little more, how do you say it, that don't burn as bright, a little bit more steady, right? Steadier flames burn longer, and for some of you, this is really hot, really fast, really passionate. Could be dealing with a Leo, but don't have to be. We've also got fire and water, and air as well. I almost said another air sign. Some of you are dealing with another air sign, but if you're dealing with earth, it could be an earth sign as well. So I am just seeing, though, that that there's a sense of passion fading, and or you see that you would that you perhaps have worn rose-colored glasses about this person, and you know, or that the situation isn't really what you want after all, okay? Maybe the initial passion dwindles. I mean, if it starts really hot, then it's, you know, likely that it will eventually dwindle. I'm just seeing it happening faster for air signs this month, for those that it resonates with. And this leads you to really contemplating, you know, what you really want. And it could, you know, be that, you know, with the Three of Swords, that there is a separation. Maybe you separate from this person once you take off the rose-colored glasses, or once the passion starts to fade. You realize it's not what you really want, and you start weighing your options and looking at things differently, fantasizing about, I'm hearing outlets, new outlets, or new prospects. Okay? So let's get Romance Angels card, so we get clarity on this reading, and then we will get what's the other card I got? Messages from love card too. Angel spirits and guides for those who have tuned in for this air sign reading. Get clarification on their love spread. What do the romance angels want to add to the spread, please? What do the romance angels want to add to the spread, please? Clarification on this spread for air signs. We've got healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So romance angels are saying that, you know, your relationship with your parents could be an issue here that affects, you know, your love life. Will be an issue that affects your love life this month. So I feel like somebody's communication is affected by issues related to family, or family issues, family conflict. It could be your partner, the person you're going to deal with or are dealing with, but it could certainly be you as well, air signs. So, you know, you might be attracted to somebody because they're helping you finish your childhood, or they in some way remind you of a parent, or you're playing out some sort of dynamic that is rooted in childhood issues. And this card is saying that, you know, you need to release old anger towards one or both of your parents, you know, because you're repeating some sort of a pattern here. It could be it's affecting your choice in romantic partner, is what it's saying. So or the way that you deal with relationships. So Spirit is just wanting you to know that you know, by recognizing those patterns and healing those patterns and forgiving whoever you need to forgive, this is going to help you attract more suitable partners and happier, more long-lasting, stable relationships. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, when you have a dandy relationship with your family and parents, then maybe it's the person that you're dealing with. So just take it how it resonates. I'm going to get you a message from, you know, Messages of Love card as well. Angel spirits and guides, let's get a Messages of Love card for clarification on this love reading for air signs for this month. Clarification for love signs. For air signs this month. Thank you. What message wants to come through for air signs this month, please, regarding love? Message wants to come through for air signs regarding love. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So I see that once you guys get to know each other a little better, you and this person this month, this person you're going to be dealing with love-wise, you're going to realize that you guys are on different pages, and that you don't share the same vision after all. So that's getting into that for you. With this being on different pages, you know, obviously is going to create obstacles, present challenges to this connection. We've got obstacle at the back of the deck here. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So again, there's healing that needs to be needs to take place here for you, air signs. And it's rooted in parent-child relationships or family issues. So follow me over to the extended if you want to find out more. I'm going to go ahead and look at the energy between you and your person if you are dealing with someone, or just get more information. See what comes out regarding your love life this month. I'm going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic as well and get some messages from this person. So I think I got a couple of oracle cards, the ones I was drawn to get as well last time. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Follow me over there if you'd like to. Otherwise, if this is where we part ways, wishing you the best for this month, air signs. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if this did resonate, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, fire signs. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this month's reading, we're going to look at money first, then work, and then love. The love reading will be extended over on Vimeo. So think of any questions you have regarding your money or any situations you're in. Angels, spirits, and guides for those who have tuned in for this reading this month, whatever month they find this reading. What is their money situation like? What guidance do you have for them regarding their money situation? What's coming regarding money for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Could also be for cross watchers or those who have it in their chart. Just a general reading will not resonate for everyone, but thanks for tuning in. Angel, spirits, and guides. We'll do one more shuffle for those who've tuned in this month. What's their money going to be like for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Show me Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius money situation this month. What do they need to know? Does Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for money? Got Magician. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for money. If you guys don't want to wait through the shuffling, feel free to fast forward. For money, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius this month. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For money, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius this month. What's coming for money, regarding money for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius this month? Too many, but we'll take this one. Got the Ten of Swords in reverse. In the Five of Staffs, the back of the deck. Alright, fire signs. So regarding your money this month, whatever month you tune into this video, we do have the Five of Staffs here at the back of the deck, which can indicate competition, can indicate, rivalries with regards to money or financial challenges or obstacles, okay? I'm getting it kind of a specific message that somebody's going to be spending a lot on, sporting equipment or camping gear, something along those lines, but that's not going to resonate for everybody, obviously, so just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. But essentially what that card is saying is like the overarching theme for the month, or at the start of the month especially, is arguments are possible regarding money, or that spending can cause tension. So I'm seeing some general instability here. You're probably not feeling that stable this month, or that there's competition perhaps at work or with regards to money in some way, that competition is cutting into your take or your finances, okay? The good news here is we have a very positive card regarding any topic, and especially regarding money, and that's the Magician, because the Magician says that you're taking charge of the situation. This is saying that you're tapping into the universal flow of abundance. You're going to attract what you need to you. You have everything that you need, and you have what it takes. You have the resources, both inner and outer, to take charge of the situation, and I see you doing that, manifesting money. Some of you will be doing manifestation rituals or spells. Others of you are simply thinking positive and just using the resources that you have at your disposal. So that's going to be taking divinely inspired action, as well as thinking logically about your resources, as well as using what you already have materially to make wise investments, whether that is conserving what you have or investing in something that's sure to pay off. It's also about seeing the situation clearly and managing your emotions around your money in such a way that you stay emotionally balanced enough to make smart decisions regarding manifesting more money here, especially at the beginning of the month here. I really see you have great potential to take control of your financial matters here and generate the wealth that you need. So as you move on, though, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this tells us, that this general instability that we see with that Five of Staffs continues into mid-month. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, so this tells us, that there are still ups and downs going to happen regarding your finances, and they could happen. It's likely to happen, but I feel like you have what it takes to mitigate the situation and reduce any losses that could occur. Although probably for a lot of you this is resonating with, losses will occur financially. Like I said, that Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, so that does speak of instability investment wise. Like some of you could have made an investment that you learn is unstable or becomes less stable as the month goes on, or you fear that that can happen, and fear can actually cause you to miss out on a good opportunity for making money. So you're really going to have to use all your senses to determine what is worth your money and time and your efforts and your resources versus what is not. And you're also probably going to have to deal with some sort of a loss financially through an investment or otherwise here about mid-month. Okay, so just know that even though the time is not exactly right for you to make like really big gains financially, I see that you will be making gains and you will be mitigating and handling any losses that come your way. Okay, you will be rising to the challenge to manifest what you need this month, money wise. Just Spirit is saying, fire signs, to be patient but be alert with regards to your finances, and look out for a good opportunity. Don't let fear alone stop you from taking a good opportunity on something that could bring in an increase of income. And at the end of the month, or towards the end, we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this does indicate, some of the losses that are likely to happen here, financially speaking. Again, it could just be as simple as instability with finances, ups and downs, that is. But we see that turning around towards the end of the month. So I see you recovering from losses or hardship, any losses or hardships that are shown with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that Five of Staffs at the back of the deck. That is successfully mitigated by you, fire signs. Good job. And you are recovering from a loss or a hardship financially towards the end of the month. And a new cycle is beginning. So this is the end of that cycle. A new and better cycle begins. Better times await and are just around the corner for you by the end of the month. So just take that first step. Whatever steps you're guided to take, your intuition and your spirit team are going to be speaking loudly to you on how to use your resources. So be available and open to hearing and receiving that, okay? So let's look at your work situation. Angel spirits and guides for the fire signs that have tuned in. What does our work situation look like this month? Does fire signs' work situation look like this month, please? Fire signs' work situation this month. We've got the Queen of Cups. Signs work situation look like this month? We've got a couple more cards here. The Queen of Staffs. So some of you work with other women or other feminines. If you're masculine, you work with women, or women are affecting you at work. Women in positions of leadership or authority at work. Some of you potentially work in healthcare or some sort of a helping profession. Others are entrepreneurs or work in a more action-oriented profession. Creative profession as well, I'm getting. And we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse here. Got the Two of Cups at the back of the deck. Let me tune into these energies. Regarding work, fire signs, I'm seeing with this Two of Cups in reverse, a little bit of incompatibility in the workplace, okay? Maybe you're feeling disinterested in work overall at present, or you will be this month here. This can talk about perhaps you feel like a business partner or a coworker isn't pulling their weight, or you feel unsupported in the workplace, like you don't get the support that you really desire. So I'm seeing like a general lack of cooperation at work, okay? And it could be between, you, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Queen of Staffs, and perhaps a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But we also have air sign here as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. could be any or none of those elements, but this is what I'm seeing, so that will resonate with some. With that Queen of Cups, I'm feeling, you know, at the beginning of the month, it's good because a lot of you generally are just feeling creative and inspired. It's an inspiring and creative time at work. It's like a lot of you, in order to be happy, you need to use your imagination in your work. Some of you need to be careful of possibly having unrealistic expectations or an unrealistic attitude towards work. Also, I'm getting that there's someone here, whether it's you or someone else, perhaps as business partner, but whoever it is, it could be just desiring to be taken care of and wishing not, you know, that they didn't have to work, which is probably not an uncommon wish, unless it's negatively affecting productivity in the workplace or your coworkers, right? So that could be part of the issue. But with the Queen of Staffs here, I'm seeing like going towards the middle of the month. I feel that for a lot of you, there will be fulfillment in the workplace, and it will likely come from a project or a venture that bears fruit. And so I see a happy outcome is likely to be achieved mid-month. And so I feel like at that time it will be a good time for you to expand that venture or that project, or to start a new one. Okay. As we move towards the end of the month, we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So what this is telling me is that towards the end of the month, it does get, you know, a bit more stressful for you. I see like an uptick in stress towards the end of the month for a lot of you, where you're having just a hard time dealing with stress for whatever reason. And a harder time dealing with the demands of the workplace, but maybe not seeing a way out of the situation, which is frustrating. So this could give the sense of like your head is spinning, or you're running on empty. It's likely due to this uptick in the middle of the month and the beginning of the month, where you are feeling creatively inspired, where you are being productive, despite some lack of cooperation or lack of support in the workplace. By the end of the month, you know, you could feel like you're running on empty. And so this card is advising you to perhaps, you know, seek advice, you know, from a counselor or someone that you respect, okay? You could be doing that towards the end of the month. So let me move these out of the way, and then we will get your oracle cards. I'm going to start with the messages from the universe deck. If this is resonating with you, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That does support the channel, and I do appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed and remain subscribed. I appreciate you guys. And if you like the video, let me know. Hit the like button. That does help as well. So for those who've tuned in for this month's fire sign reading, we get clarification on their money and work readings, please. What does their spirit team and spirit want them to know regarding money and work? Regarding money and work for fire signs this month. Regarding money and work for fire signs this month. It says, you glow, we beam. Okay, so I do see you guys glowing and beaming, especially at the beginning into the middle of the month. Universe is thanking you here. So you are making good contributions in the workplace. If you feel unsupported, the universe is saying thanks anyway. It says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. So, yeah. Basically, you guys are giving a lot of yourselves. I see you guys getting drained towards the end of the month, but Spirit is basically saying that you put your heart and soul into your work, and you know that this makes you fly higher. It makes you more successful in the workplace, and it also elevates the people that you work with. So you're being given thanks for that. And then from the Answer is Simple deck, get more clarification on money and work for fire signs this month. What other clarification can we get? Spirit regarding money and work. Other clarifications can we get regarding money and work for fire signs this month? Speak with love, number 32. So, 32 breaks down to a 5. 5 is a number that can represent conflict as well as change. In order to change conflict, you're being guided to watch how you say things and to speak with love, okay? It may be hard when people are frustrating you, especially in the workplace or especially regarding money, to keep your cool or to communicate in a tactful way. But this is saying take it a step further and aim for, speaking with love, okay? It's a good tactic sometimes to think in your head, I love you to whoever you're talking to. This actually does affect your energy in such a way that helps you to communicate more warmly and get better results from the person that you're talking to, get your point across better. You're better able to receive better results, okay? Even if you don't feel like you love that person, it's just like an energy trick that you can do to raise your energy and come across more lovingly. And either way, Spirit is saying to be kind in your speaking regarding work and money this month. That will help you by leaps and bounds. It'll really help your situation and for you to change a challenging situation into a more productive and positive situation for you, okay? Nope, cards falling. Okay, angel spirits and guides regarding love for fire signs this month. Let's look at their situation regarding love, please. Love. So if you have anybody that you're seeing or any questions regarding your love life, fire signs or cross watchers, go ahead and think about that. Angel spirits and guides regarding love with the strongest collective energies tuned in for this reading. What's going on? What do they need to know? What guidance do you have for them regarding love this month? What guidance do you have for fire signs regarding love this month? Love this month. We've got the World card. It's too many. Sorry. Regarding love, what guidance do you have for fire signs this month? That Three of Pentacles did want to come out, okay? Three of Pentacles in reverse. It seems that some of you feel not only unsupported in the workplace, but in love as well. Some of you work with a lover, but not everybody, obviously. It's more a specific message. But generally speaking, guys are feeling a bit unsupported in love. Some of you could be wrapping up a situation because of that with the World card, which stands for completion, making sort of a decision or final judgment call regarding a relationship. But these are just some general messages coming through. Then we've got the King of Cups here in the upright. Beautiful King of Cups. This is a supportive, tolerant leader, somebody that shows empathy. We've got the Seven of Staffs at the back of the deck. So this is your underlying or overarching energy regarding your love life this month, fire signs. Seven of Wands speaks of a few different things. Could speak of letting down boundaries or weak boundaries. Also could speak to a stall in this situation as well. All right, fire signs. So what I'm seeing here with this Seven of Staffs at the back of the deck, I'm really getting the feeling that some of you who are watching are wanting to give up on a partnership or on a relationship. I'm feeling that at present or this month, I feel like more so this might be how you're feeling now, like presently. You're feeling like giving up on a relationship. You feel worn down by problems, or there are differences in a connection and you don't know how to fix it. You don't know how to settle your differences. So I feel that some of you are speaking to a counselor about this, or a trusted friend or advisor, maybe a tarot reader, and you're really sort of thinking about letting relationship end. The World card can be a card of completion as well, so that could be speaking of the completion that you're wanting to do, or that's wanting to happen here. However, the World card is, the best card in the deck. It's very positive energy, so the beginning of the month here, You know, I am seeing the possibility for good things to happen here in love. I'm seeing the possibility for a mature and fulfilling relationship. I see people overcoming their egos, their fears, their insecurities. I see fire signs enjoying, you know, a happy and rich, harmonious relationship that can be very much, very fulfilling, you know, not just physically, but spiritually as well. Very fulfilling and very rewarding. So at the beginning of the month, you know, and with the spread as it is, I feel like a lot of you will be experiencing, you know, overcoming of some of these fears and insecurities about whether or not you should give up on a relationship, whether or not you guys will ever be able to settle your differences. I see that somehow you gain some sort of a clarity here, or your person does, or you both do, and this does a lot for the relationship at the beginning of the month. It's looking pretty positive. It's looking pretty good, okay? Pretty harmonious at the beginning here. And then as we move in towards the middle of the month, we've got the Three of Coins in reverse. So what we're seeing here is the sense of feeling unsupported. So we saw that kind of similar to your work reading in that sense. Maybe work is affecting your love life, but there's a feeling of feeling less supported as we go into the middle of the month, or at the very least feeling unappreciated by your love interest. You know, maybe you feel like you're not getting the same effort that you've put into the relationship back. Like this person is not putting in the same effort into it, and you don't like it. So, or they, you know, you just feel like they're not reciprocating, you know, the effort as you feel that they should. Maybe they are reciprocating effort, but not to the extent that you feel that they should, and therefore, you know, you're feeling unsupported about mid-month. You could be dealing with, you know, a water sign or somebody that has water in their chart, but either way, regardless, that's the energy that's present. And so towards the end of the month, we've got King of Cups. So this really is a good position for the King of Cups to come in, especially in the upright. This is a supportive person. This could represent you, it could represent your person. Even though you're a fire sign, you could have these energies, but I feel like it's more of a general feeling for the relationship going towards the end. I see, you know, a lot of you experiencing a deeply emotional and committed relationship towards the end of the month. I'm seeing a romantic partnership here. And so despite any rough patches you might hit regarding feeling unsupported in the middle of the month, you know, you're starting to feel supported again. I do get also, though, that there could be some, maybe some jealousy or some possessiveness that occurs towards the end of the month as well with you and your person. Or if not that, at the very least, you know, a need for more openness or trust, okay? So if somebody's getting jealous in the situation, then they need to learn to be more trusting. And the one who is at the receiving end of the jealousy needs to be more open, right? If you have nothing to hide, then you won't mind being more open, and vice versa. Your person shouldn't mind being more open if they have nothing to hide, and openness will increase the trust in this connection. But it is generally positive, so you're ending on a high note. Fire signs, you know, the end of this month, whatever month you're watching this, I am seeing a very deeply emotional and romantic partnership here. So we'll do messages of love here. For clarification on this love reading for fire signs this month, angel spirits and guides, clarification would you like to give to the spread, please? Please clarify this love spread, please. Signs love spread, please. Okay. Forgiveness. Okay. So we've got forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So there's some forgiveness that is going to be needing to take place in the situation, and I'm feeling like it could be around boundaries, with boundaries at the back of the deck, and then we saw the Seven of Staffs in reverse, which can indicate, you know, weak boundaries or a stall in the connection. This could be the reason why you might be considering giving up on the connection. There is a need to forgive in the connection, or to be forgiven, and that forgiveness is likely to do with being taken advantage of, or having your boundaries walked on, or your person feeling that their boundaries were walked on. Firm boundaries are needed because we teach people how to treat us. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, strengthen your boundaries. It doesn't mean blocking someone out or keeping them unfairly at a distance or pushing them away. It simply means letting people know how you feel and standing up for yourself when it's necessary, okay? So that forgiveness is needed, and we will get a card from the Romance Angels. All right, Romance Angels for fire signs this month. What guidance do you have for fire signs regarding their love lives? Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out for you. We've got Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and I am feeling like some of you, an odd few, will be freeing yourself from a situation, you know, releasing an ex. I feel like the larger majority of you will be needing to release negative energies that you're holding on to. With the Free Yourself card right underneath that, it's time to take back control of your life. So this is through enforcing boundaries, not letting somebody be overly possessive of you or controlling of you. That is an energy that I see you releasing. But I feel that release leads to an uptick in your love life and elevating to the next level and moving things to a more positive place here. Because we do see, you know, love in your future here, and a highly romantic and emotional relationship ahead of you. So it is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? So release what you know needs to be released. Could be a matter of just getting to know each other better, or get to know each other again, depending on your situation. And if there's unforgiveness, I feel like that's one of the things that will need to be released. But some of you are releasing an actual person. You know, others of you are releasing hard feelings in order to allow this new phase in this happier and more romantic phase in your love life to begin, okay? Possibly with a water sign, but doesn't have to be, maybe earth sign as well, but just take it how it resonates. So this is what I've got for you, fire signs. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go to the extended, where I'm going to pull some more cards for you. I'm going to do an abbreviated Celtic cross to kind of look at your love life, what's crossing it or helping it, you know, the unconscious motivations here, the external factors, as well as the past of the situation, the likely future of the situation, and we will get some messages from your person, whoever you might be dealing with, as well as pull a few of the Tarot of Sexual Magic cards to see, you know, what your sexual connection is like or would be like. So follow me over there. The link for that will be down below in the description box. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you next time. Water signs, thank you for tuning into your reading. So this is going to be a reading for whatever month you find this video. So we're going to look at money, work, and love. The love will have an extended reading, but we're going to start now with money. So if you have any concerns or thoughts about money, anything you want to know, go ahead and think about that now. Angels, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for this water sign reading, what's going to happen regarding their money this month? What is going to happen regarding water signs' money? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what's going to happen? This can be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. You could even be a cross watcher. But more generally, what is going to happen this month regarding water signs' money? All right, feels good. What's going to happen regarding water signs' money, please? Hanged Man. Pisces energy. What's going to happen regarding water signs money? Yes, this month. Spirit knows. No worries. Okay. Full card, Aquarius energy. And we got the Two of Wands, fire sign energy. Back of the deck, King of Pentacles, earth energy. Water signs, I'm seeing with the King of Pentacles that you're either in a really good place financially at present, or you will be soon here. Okay, I'm seeing this is a card of, well, it's a card of money. Pentacles is about money. It's about coins, and you can see this guy is like a movie star on a red carpet sitting in his director's chair, right, and fancy sunglasses and all. So I feel like whether that's you representing you, or literally or not, it is saying that for a lot of you watching, that you are in a secure position financially. There could be an investment that has paid off or is about to pay off here. You are advised to go ahead with some money matter that you're considering, because it looks like things are going well. There's some sort of a new beginning here I'm seeing, and it looks like it's going to go well for you here. So at the start of the month, we have the Hanged Man here. And what the Hanged Man card is telling me is that I feel a lot of you are following a less materialistic path. You might be in a good place financially, but you are being called to follow a less materialistic path here with this card. A less materialistic way of life. I see that some of you could even be giving away, some of your money, some of your possessions, or just simply changing the way that you think about money. Sometimes that card can show a loss of it can show a loss in general, a sacrifice or a loss, but I feel that this loss is freeing you up. It's actually freeing you up. I'm hearing that song by Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. So yeah, some of you have experienced or will experience a loss at the beginning of this month, whatever month that you watch this video. However, that loss is going to free you up and free you up in such a way that's very positive. It's going to help you to move forward in life without old attachments, okay? And that makes sense, too, because we have the Fool card here. Fool is a very free-spirited sort of energy. It's a card of taking chances, fresh hope, a new path, new adventures, new beginnings. Some of you could actually be going on a trip. And so, with the Fool card, I can see, well, Spirit, first of all, wants you to be a little bit cautious, right? You might be divesting yourself of material things or money, or just changing your perspective and becoming less materialistic and more free. But Spirit is asking you to be a little cautious regarding your money about mid-month. You could be too trusting or naive when it comes to, handling money in the middle of the month. That could be related to a new venture or a new investment. The first stage of an investment, perhaps, or the first stage of a business, that could be related to that. So what Spirit is wanting you to know is just to examine the details closely and pay attention to your intuition, not just logic. Okay, it has to feel good intuitively as well as make logical sense. And then towards the end of the month, we have the Two of Wands. So maybe you're going near water, you're going on a trip or vacation. It's going to take you near water or a lake, or going on a boat, maybe a cruise, but either way, it is a serene feeling I'm getting for you towards the end of the month here. I feel that, by the end of the month, you're going to be waiting for results from some sort of investment. For those of you who resonate with making an investment or starting something new. You're definitely taking a new path that is affected by your money and your choices around money. You could still be in the planning stages of taking a trip or making travel plans. So it's possible by the end of the month you're still making travel plans, needing to make choices around that. I feel that even though you know that you can benefit from the guidance of others, from their ideas, from their encouragement, you really want to make it on your own, okay? You don't want to depend on anybody else. So it's like you'll listen to and appreciate sound advice, the guidance and the encouragement of others, but you are mostly just wanting to, I'm hearing see the world. Some of you really are going to travel, but not all of you, and it doesn't have to be. You really just want to make it on your own, like financially, especially, okay, since that's what this reading's about. You don't want to depend on others. So that's what I'm getting for your money reading, water signs. I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be, you're just going to be reflecting on moving forward in your life in a way that allows you more freedom, is more in alignment with your shifting values. So now we're going to look at work. For the water signs who have tuned in for their work reading, angel spirits and guides, what's going to happen this month at work? What's going to happen in the workplace for water signs? Shuffle one more time. What's going to happen in the workplace for water signs this month, please? We've got the Temperance in reverse. What's going to happen at work for water signs? And then we've got the Two of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Queen of Swords. At the back of the deck we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Alright, water signs, with this Two of Swords in reverse, this is the underlying or overarching energy here. What this can talk about is confusion and indecision in the workplace, information overload, a compromise that needs to happen there. I feel that this month your work environment or your work life is going to be affected by these energies. You could be dealing with an air sign female, but you don't have to be. That would be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on the job. But either way, what I'm seeing is colleagues, perhaps, someone here, your colleagues, your coworkers, your employees, somebody here is not behaving reliably and they're not being trustworthy. So what I'm seeing is that you need to look hard at something that you don't want to see in the workplace, okay? But at the beginning of the month with the Temperance card, I see that there is something to do here with trouble handling your responsibilities, or you have trouble or difficulty balancing your personal and professional life. Getting that. This is something to do with feeling a bit out of control or disrupted energy-wise regarding work at the beginning of the month here. I feel like some of you, might need to assess, if you're using your time wisely. That's coming through for someone. Are you using your time efficiently, I should say? And generally speaking, that Two of Swords energy sort of affects the first part, especially of the month, in terms of there being some sort of lack of cooperation or some sort of discord or disruption in the workplace. Now, for the middle of the month, as you move towards the middle of the month, I am seeing the Two of Pentacles, which is a good sign. It's positive, because if you're having difficulty balancing work and home responsibilities, you know, you're getting that in balance, okay? I'm definitely seeing towards the middle of the month, water signs, you guys are balancing your work and your downtime, and you definitely do need both to stay healthy and happy here. There is also a busy period indicated. See you juggling duties and responsibilities, duties and projects as well. And for some of you, might actually be choosing between 2 job offers or 2 opportunities regarding work here, about mid-month, okay? As you move towards the end of the month, we have the Queen of Swords. So you could, again, be dealing with a feminine, you know, who is a self-sufficient person who insists on, you know, total honesty, is someone that that either you're for them or against them kind of person. This could be a male or female, but this is they're coming up in a masculine energy. I'm sorry, in a feminine energy rather, because that's the Queen of Swords. So regardless of gender, I'm seeing somebody that can be a bit cutthroat here. They could be dealing with, you know, towards the end of the month. However, with that card, I'm also getting that some of you are choosing to be in a career in communications, or that could be one of the jobs you're potentially considering or being offered here, or you already work in communication. Also, I'm getting that you are an intelligent and objective person, and that intelligence and objectivity, you know, can help you advance in the workplace. But I am getting that for a lot of you water signs, that you are going to have to, more than likely, you're going to have to, you know, speak up for yourself, ask for what you want, and stand your ground, okay? So now I'm going to get notes from the universe for clarification on money and work, as well as the answer is simple. So if this reading is resonating, let me know in the comment section down below if you would. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. That does support the channel, and I appreciate it. As well as like the video if you do like it. And yeah, we're going to get a note from the universe, angel spirits and guides for those who've tuned in for this reading. Air signs this month, can we get clarification on their money and work readings, please? Clarification on their money and work. Clarification on air signs, money, work. That try to fall. We've got things are about to get really juicy, okay? Things are about to get really juicy, evidently, water signs. Says a little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all of us really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. So you're not strange. Okay, so yeah, we did see perhaps the feeling or the sense that you're overwhelmed, perhaps due to a colleague not being reliable or trustworthy, or perhaps due to just lack of cooperation in the workplace. In part, this is due to the fact that water signs can be very giving. They're generally very sensitive, so some of you really enjoy giving, but it can create an issue when you feel like you're doing it all, or when it begins to make you feel unbalanced. So I do see, you know, if that's the case, you will be asking for what you want, standing up for yourself, and you know, communicating. So let's get clarification on money and work for water signs for this month, please. And the answer is simple deck. Clarification on money and work. Money and work. Clarification for money and work for water signs this month, please. Decide the outcome. So there is some sort of decision that you're going to be making here, or that's going to be made. With that Two of Swords, we saw that the underlying effect of your work reading this month is confusion or indecision, a compromise that needs to be made, something that you need to take a close look at. You might be feeling information overload about it. I feel it's like affecting your energy, making you feel a little bit out of control. There's something that you need to look hard at, and so Spirit is guiding you to do that and letting you know that if you are doing that, you're doing the right thing here. Also, this is number 47, so 4 plus 7 is 11, and that is a master number. It's the number of the master builder. So it's talking about building your life and your work life the way that you want it, and taking charge of the situation by getting things in balance and making a good decision, while simultaneously using your intelligence and your objectivity to help you advance at work, okay? Some of you could be dealing with the legal system, could be teachers, lawyers, work in law, or law enforcement, or some related field as well, I'm getting. So that's just an aside. Now we're going to look at your love lives. What's happening for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces this month? The month they watch this reading, please. What's going to happen in their love lives? Angel, spirits, and guides for those who have tuned in. What's happening in their love lives this month, please? Three right off the bat, so I'll just take them. We've got Nine of Cups in reverse. We've got the Sun in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. I show you the pictures because the pictures can have, an effect on your subconscious mind that helps you to interpret the messages the way they're intended to come through, okay? It sort of appeals to your psychic abilities so that you get more out of the reading. And then as I said that, I realized that High Priestess at the back of the deck, a very intuitive person. Pisces or Pisces moon here, energy regarding love life. Let's take a look. What I'm seeing with the Nine of Cups here is that, especially towards the beginning of the month, you're not feeling that your wishes are being fulfilled in love. This is a card of self-satisfaction, having your wishes fulfilled, having abundance of emotional satisfaction. But with it being in reverse, it's saying, there's something that you're not getting, that you want with regard to love here. And it could be that with this High Priestess as the underlying or overarching energy of the reading, the High Priestess is it's a secretive, mysterious energy. It's one that's based in intuition. I feel that your intuition is telling you something here that you could be involved in a connection in the fifth dimension. I'm getting the sense of a spiritual connection where you are feeling intuitive, you're feeling spiritual and in touch with the higher realms of existence with regard to your love life. And you know, if you are in a relationship, it could be a very romantic relationship, but one that's not well grounded in reality. So with that being said, I feel that you know, there could be some indiscretion that comes to light. This card can talk about promiscuity, frivolousness, insensitivity in relationships, so whether that's you being this way or a love interest or partner being this way. I am feeling at the very least that there is some indiscretion, some error, some mistake that could come to light, okay? Now as we move towards the middle of the month, we have the Sun card in reverse. So it is the most positive card in the deck, but it is in reverse. So what I'm feeling is that, you know, you are experiencing delayed gratification as a result of the way that your love life is going this month. There could be a lot of waiting going on here, maybe a temporary depression as well. I see, you know, some people here are sort of trying to medicate themselves through indulgences. That's a possibility as well. As always, you know, just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but what I am getting here with this card is that you could be dealing with like a possible drama queen, or you could be acting this way. There's some drama I'm seeing here, especially, and or at the very least, you know, there's you know, egos that are interfering with your happiness and love. So also I'm getting that this card can mean that you're getting too much of a good thing, especially with it combined with the Nine of Cups in reverse. These can talk very strongly about overindulgence, overindulging in pleasures at the expense of other things. We saw in your work reading that Spirit was asking you, you know, are you being as efficient as you should be, or are you playing too much? Well, even if it isn't, you know, affecting your work, there is this energy here of, you know, possible overindulgence and pleasures at the expense of other things, and especially at the expense of other things in this relationship. So I'm saying, like, your romantic connections are being affected by superficial factors. You could be dealing with somebody putting an overemphasis on, you know, money or looks, popularity or fame, the opinions of others. And I feel like if that's the case, those things are, those superficial factors, you know, are overshadowing the more meaningful aspects of a possible relationship, or a relationship, you know, depending on your situation. So that's coming through pretty strongly. And then, you know, towards the end of the month, we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel for a lot of you that something is on the verge of ending here. I'm getting, you know, anxiety, grief. I feel like there's suffering here. There's suffering here as a result of somebody hurting you, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you are in a relationship. Possibly an indiscretion comes to light, or once you start, you know, seeing things more clearly, however and why ever you do that, you realize that you know, somebody has hurt you or is hurting you, and it's somebody that you care about. And I think that it's going to be making a lot of you feel, you know, could possibly make you feel rejected, could possibly make you feel lonely, unloved, unvalued, or a relationship could end. There is a desperate need at the very least to fix a problem here in a relationship or connection. There's a desperate need to fix a problem in a relationship or connection, because if that doesn't happen, or if it can't happen, then I feel this relationship or this connection is likely to end here. I see the Death card as well underneath the High Priestess. So let's get a Romance Angels card and see what comes out, you know, in those. We can get a little further clarity and guidance from the Romance Angels regarding the spread. I feel guided to say that the good news is it looked like, what was it in the money reading? That you are, for lack of a better terminology, cutting some dead weight and feeling more free as a result of some loss. You're actually able to feel free again, and perhaps travel, or if not travel, to other places, just get things moving in your life again, moving forward in your life again. Okay, so for water signs, angel spirits and guides, this love reading, can we get clarification, please? We get clarification from the Romance Angels for water signs regarding this reading. The Romance Angels are freaking out. We've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So some of you are you know, dealing with somebody that you have a strong magnetic attraction to. But I think that you're going to start seeing the truth about this person. This card can sometimes talk about a third-party situation, or that you or your person, if you have somebody, possibly has your eye on someone else, because this card can warn of really making sure and thinking it through before being led away from a relationship towards someone that you have more chemistry with, or that, you know, that this is some kind of a third-party situation is possible. Or that someone has already been led away due to a strong chemistry, pulling them away from a partnership that could have resulted in cheating or an indiscretion, okay? But there's no denying this month that you are experiencing chemistry, water signs. Chemistry can be both a good thing and a bad thing depending on the context of the situation. And then we do have the Deception card at the back of the deck, but it was in reverse, so I feel that if someone was wearing a false mask in this relationship, that false mask is coming off, and people are getting, I'm hearing being forced or being made to see the reality of a situation. Now, you or your person that you're dealing with could be keeping an eye on each other, social media, or doing your homework in some other way. She's got some tarot cards out in front of her. Maybe you've gotten a reading, or it's this reading, but there is something that I feel, some secret, some mystery revealed. I feel like deep down you already know what this is pertaining to, and you're being guided to trust your intuition on it, okay? So I'm going to get you a Messages of Love Oracle card, and then I'm going to take this over to the extended, where I'm going to do an abbreviated or shortened Celtic cross, where we're going to look at the situation, what crosses it, subconscious factors, external factors, past and future, as well as get some messages from your love interest if you have one. And for those it's resonating with, it looks to me that you do. And also look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic to look at the way this person views you, as in thinks and feels about you sexually speaking. So okay, let's get a message, please, angels, spirits, and guides, for more clarification on this love reading for water signs. Clarify this spread. What other guidance does Spirit have for water signs? Pentacles. Oh. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So for some of you, you are involved in a past life love affair. At the back of the deck, we have intuition. You already know the answers you seek. And you could be being pulled towards another person because of that past life connection. But even if you're not with someone else and this isn't a third-party situation, you are dealing with a past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection, okay? That's part of the reason why there's electricity and chemistry between the two of you, a very strong magnetic attraction. So this is what I've got for you. Water signs, the link for the extended will be in the description box down below. Feel free to follow me over there, but if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. I'll talk to you next time.